The countdown to terror has begun.
The signal's getting stronger now. It won't be long.
Come quick! The monster done ate my pappy!
Do you really think this was a bear, Doc?
Highly unlikely. First man on Mars. Once he was human.
There's something shiny in the rock. This is really starting to sting.
Now a bloodthirsty monster, killing and devouring the young. And not so innocent.
Let's take a look at this, huh?
I'm gonna blast the thing back to hell.
Oh, shit.
First man on Mars.
You mean there's aliens out here? Shit, I don't want to get ducted and anal.
This film is not rated.
Oh, what a television show.
You want sensational? Just stick with Jimmy Boy here.
The World of Cannibals, only on TV1. The public needs gore. Get the picture, asshole?
They're a big war race. Savages, predators.
Just a minute there. We think our guide has found a goodie.
No one's gonna take away from them the Tulans.
Never talked like this before.
It's beyond me. It's a completely useless, pitiless execution.
At last I recognize it. Keep it grinding!
Getting fast, Sid.
Now I ask, who is the real cannibal?
Das Meisterwerk des Tätowierers Hiroshi und seine grausigen Motive. Eine Kreatur, die uns heute unfassbar erscheint. Besonders die Frauen waren davon betroffen. Der Fall der Äbtissin Reiko aus dem Sünden...
Solche Hinrichtungsmethoden, durch die der Verurteilte unnötig lange gequält wird, erscheinen mir doch recht zweifelhaft.
Ich gebe Ihnen vollkommen recht. Aber wir müssen uns an das Gesetz halten.
Shinza.
In the world and everything that comes with it. Can we help you? Yeah. I heard you were looking for a guitar player.
Please join me in a warm welcome for Spastic Colin! Are you gonna tell me what the fuck is going on here?
You don't have a soul anymore. I'm afraid you're gonna have to change your eating habits. Food isn't on the menu.
I'm gonna have to kill to survive.
I shouldn't be here.
You belong here and you know it.
Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Hey, all right. You use too much cheese.
Tell me how to kill him.
If he eats anything, he'll die.
Hey, you want a beer?
Or do you want to smoke some pot?
Or we can have premarital sex.
We love premarital sex.
She's done with the campers.
Good evening, folks, and welcome to the Horror Mike Show on this fine and fiendish Friday night. I hope everyone's doing well. And especially after that series of trailers that you just saw, trailers from hell, I'd like to say, yeah, folks, those movies are on Tubi. Okay, that's what I'm talking about right now. You saw Shock 'em Dead, which stars Tracy Lords. That was the last major trailer on there. And before that, there was Shogun's Joy of Torture. Yes, that's a movie from 1968. And yes, that is now on Tubi. Believe it or not, we're going to take a closer look at that, if you can stomach it, later on in the show. And to start it off, we had, of course, a cannibal movie from the fabulous Bruno Mattei. In any case, that was another one that, well, let's put it this way. It does have some shocking scenes of gore, graphic gore, and cannibalism, nudity, all that stuff. And it's on Tubi. Oh, yeah, it's on Tubi right now, folks, believe it or not. Incredible. And, of course, to start things off, my own film, First Man on Mars, which doesn't have nearly as much graphic gore and nudity, but it's a lot of fun, folks, and it's on eBay right now. So head on over to eBay. I believe the link is in the description. Pick yourself up a copy on Blu-ray, signed and numbered, with your chance to win one of two movie props from the film, First Man on Mars. But without further ado, folks, let's head on over to the chat. Now, you know we have a very special guest tonight, and that is Kevin from Gotham City Comics. He'll be joining us very soon, I do believe. But first, chat time. Let's head on over, folks. Let's see what's going on. In the chat, Michael Taylor is here. Hello, Michael Taylor. How are you doing, my good man? Gratu Orlov is here. Hello, Gratu Orlov. Steve Harrison is here. Hello, Steve. How's it going? Easy Comic Reader is here, folks. You know, Easy Comic Reader is quite the match. And he did buy a Splash of Horror, my book. Not only did he get the book, he looked at the book. He liked the book. He made a video, folks. Yes, there is a video that Easy Comic Reader made. It's on his channel, which I'm going to drop the link to his channel in the chat right now. You got to go over there and check out Easy Comic Reader. He is developing his channel now, folks. He's gotten into it. There it is. That is the link. I do believe it's in there. Yes, indeed. So head on over. Check this out. I'm just going to do this real quick because we need to check it out, folks. We got to check out Easy Comic Reader's action on the scene here. Here we go. There we go. That's his channel, folks. Please go over, give him a like on the videos, give him a subscribe. More importantly, subscribe to our favorite fiend, Easy Comic Reader. Okay? And as you can see, he has put this really cool short video up. Splash of Horror #1. Let's see if I can get a play here.
Oh, man. Look what old Easy got in the mail the other day. He got his very own copy of Splash of Horror. This is a collection of pre-code horror splash pages put together by Horror Mike over on YouTube. Check him out on Friday nights. Got a good show going over there. Oh, we got some color splash pages. Oh my gosh, look at those monsters right there. Man, not only you get some color in here, you got some over here in the back, black and white. Man, gosh, you got some good art in here. You got some great stuff to take a look at. Ooh, can't show you everything. Why don't you go check it out for yourself? Go check out old Horror Mike. See what he's got going on over there. And thank you, Mike. This is beautiful.
Fantastic. Thank you, Easy Comic Reader. You're just one hell of a guy. I appreciate it. Once again, folks, cruise on over to Easy Comic Reader's channel. Give him a like, give him a subscribe. Subscribe. He's going to build his channel. He's back on track. He's getting the channel up. It's going to be happening. And you're going to want to be in on this. I guarantee you, my good fiends. Oh, yes. But in any case, let's get back to the chat, shall we? Mein Guten. Werewolf by lunchtime is here. Hello, Werewolf. How you doing? How's the future? How's the future, my good man? Werewolf is 13 hours into the future, folks, in Australia. I often try to get stock tips from Werewolf because he is in the future. Joe is here. Joe says, rip Carl Weathers and Wayne Kramer. Good Lord. Wolfie? I didn't play in the NFL. Okay. Referring to Carl Weathers. Carl Weathers was fairly young. He's actually dead now? We're talking about Carl Weathers, the guy, actor as well, that was also in Predator. Somebody back me up on that. Is that the same Carl Weathers? That sucks. God, he must have been like 70-ish, right? If he did pass away. Stephanie Beaton is here. Hello, Stephanie. What's up? Happy Friday, Mike and all. PBR Street Gang is here. Hello, PBR Street Gang. How are you? Good to see you, my good man. There it is, folks. Once again, Easy Comic Readers channel. Head on over. Subscribe. You're going to dig it. I think he's going to have some great stuff in store for everyone on the channel. You are welcome, Easy Comic Reader. Shadowhawk Talks is here. Hello, Shadowhawk. How are you doing, my good man? Good to see you on this fine Friday night. Aha, Michael Taylor just subbed. Stephanie just subbed to Easy Comic Reader. Excellent, excellent. Lead Paint is here. Hello, Lead Paint. Good to see you, my good man. Excellent, excellent. All right, Werewolf subbed as well. Excellent. Oh, Carl Weathers just passed today at 76. Wow. That's a little shocking. I mean, it's, you know, at that age, things can happen. But, you know, that is still sad. I loved him in Predator, of course, a variety of films. I just keep remembering Predator as one of the keystones in Carl Weathers' film career. Gary Carlisle is here. Hello, Gary. Good to see you, my good man. Welcome to the show. Michael Taylor says, I didn't know Carl Weathers played in the NFL. I don't know. All right, guys. All right, so. Oh, okay. Yeah, so now at this point, we're still waiting for. Oh, look, Gary has said he has now subbed to Easy Comic Reader as well. Excellent. Excellent. Stephanie says, wasn't he in Rocky? Yes, he was in a Rocky. One of those. Wasn't he in Rocky 4 with Dolph Lundgren? Am I getting that screwed up? I think he was. I think he was in Rocky 4. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, folks. Well, at this point, I believe that Kevin from Gotham City Comics will be getting here soon. I told him after 8:15 because, of course, I always want to do a little exchange with the chat, run a couple of trailers, stuff like that. So that's kind of basically where we're at right now. With that, I've got a couple of things, though, that, of course, I can show you in the meantime that are rather fascinating. I think you're going to want to check this out. Okay. There we go. Gotham City. I see him on the scene. He's coming to the green room. Excellent. Excellent. Folks, I am going to remove that. Without further ado, let me bring on the guest for this evening, our very special guest, Kevin from Gotham City Comics, live from Gotham City Comics in Arizona. Oh, yes. Hello, Kevin.
How you guys doing?
Hey, how's it going, man? All right, we're at the Monster Corner.
Can you hear me all right?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Excellent. Love it. Great place to start. Check that out. Folks, we're in Gotham City Comics and Collectibles, and we're looking at the Monster Corner with some fine and fabulous masks and creatures. I am digging it. That is just fantastic. Great setup. So, Kevin, how long have you been at this location?
Only 13 months.
Oh, 13 months. And so how has it been going there at that location?
It's going good.
Cool. Very good, man. Very good. Check it out, folks. Okay, now what is that Frankenstein that was in the little box there? What is he? Oh, that's from Abbott and Costello. Check that out. I haven't even seen that before. And of course, Drac on the scene. That is beautiful. And there he is, folks. That is so cool. Where did you happen to pick that up, Kevin?
This is a Patrick McGee. He's a famous special effects artist. This is one of his creations.
That is just freaking awesome, my good man. It's so well done. And not only is the head and the hair done brilliantly. Yeah, check that out.
It's all hand punched. Each piece of hair is hand punched.
The hand punched hair. Jeez Louise.
These are Porkian spines on for whiskers.
Nice. The eyes are great. The claws, the hands are fantastic too. I noticed that in the photo. Even from that photo that I used for the thumbnail, the detail on those claws. You really don't see that a lot. It was like, kind of like mannequin setups. But this is top-notch stuff right here, man. That is an amazing head.
A little kid today wanted to take a picture with them.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I would imagine people that come into the store want to take photos with that.
He's like the only one. I think he's one of the only ones that's ever asked me for that.
Wow. Well, I would imagine some people have snuck photos. You
Oh
know
yeah,
what
they
I'm
take
saying?
pictures. They take pictures all the time. But he actually, the best thing that he said was, he knew who it was. Most kids think this is Teen Wolf.
Oh, I gotcha. Hold on one second.
Almost every kid that comes in here thinks this is Teen Wolf. They don't know what Michael Jackson Thriller is. That video.
God, yeah, you know what? I just realized when you said that, I was thinking, don't they know? Like, and then I was like, man, that was like 40 years ago.
Yeah.
They don't know. I mean, it's incredible.
So he's not even a werewolf. He's a This is a werecat.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Now, you know, Kevin, it's the funk of 40,000 years or whatever,
Mhm.
However that goes.
I was just a kid when that video came on, and they would only play it at night.
Yeah, a hell of a video.
Yeah, it scared me.
Great video. Now, folks, I have in the chat, I have just dropped Kevin the link to Kevin's site. Okay, that is Gotham City Comics and Collectibles. That's batcavecomic.com. Make sure you go over there, check it out, and bookmark it because you are going to dig the hell out of what he's got. Also, I've got the link to your YouTube channel.
So if you go down to the bottom of my page, my website has links to everything.
Okay. I just dropped the link to his YouTube channel, folks. You're going to want to check that out. How often do you do updates on the channel, Kevin?
I just usually do. I haven't really started what I want to do yet. All I do right now is I'll show the weekly books.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the books that come out next week. I'll show these books.
That's keeping it timely. You see, that's what people should. I mean, that's a great idea. That's what people should do. When you got new stuff, it's like, here it is, man. You know, here's what I got.
The new video will be coming probably tonight.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, so folks, that's another reason to subscribe to Gotham City Comics channel.
But I think most of our viewers, they don't even like the new stuff, which I don't blame them. I don't like it either.
Yeah, but you get a lot of classic stuff, and you get a lot of, like, for instance, related collectibles.
Oh, what's this?
Love. Hey, look at that. What is that? Holy Toledo, that looks freaking awesome.
This will be in my video. This will be in my video, and this is my pick of the week right here.
Oh my God, it's Kevin's pick of the week. Gotham City Comics. Holy crap. Folks, it's Splash of Horror in Gotham City Comics store. Now check this out, folks. Here's what's going on. Personally, as of tonight, I only have 7 copies of Splash of Horror left. I'm not getting any more. If you want copies of Splash of Horror, Kevin also has 10-ish, somewhere in there. So by all means, that's another reason why you should bookmark his website and subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to run out. I'm not going to be reordering either. Okay, so just make sure that you subscribe and bookmark his website, because that's another avenue. And of course, next week, after the rest of my copies are gone, next week I'll be guiding people over to Gotham City. If they wish to purchase a signed copy, the only other place you'll be able to get a copy, and it won't be signed, by the way, will be indieplanet.com. It's not up yet, though. It is not live. I believe it's going to go live next week. But if you want to get a signed copy next week, definitely go through Gotham City Comics. My good fiends.
We're going into the Matrix right now.
Woo! All right, folks, get ready. Holy Toledo, we're in the Matrix. Excellent. Oh my God, that is so freaking cool. Now there's Jack Davis, Frankie, right there, Frankie Monster. Fantastic. Oh my God, it's Howard the Duck from the movie. So, Kevin, how long has it taken you to? And that was, of course, Creep Show, if I'm not mistaken. As far as the your specialty pieces, like the Michael Jackson werewolf, werecat, the giant dinosaur head, the shark head, and so forth. How long has it taken you to gather all of these things up?
It's taken, 13 years I've had a brick and mortar store.
Wow. So it's a result of 13 years of finding these things and putting them in your shop, because it's fantastic. I love the layout of your store. It's fantastic. You've just got so much. It's incredible. Now here I'm enjoying some Tales from the Crypt and some what appears to be some Creep Show issues, if I'm not mistaken. And look, Splash of Horror is on the wall, folks. Good Lord. There it is, right next to Tales from the Crypt. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at that. Oh, my God, the spinner rack. Oh, my God. I would love to get one of those for my house. I swear to God. I keep looking. They're kind of hard to get, actually.
There's a company that still makes them. This is a brand new one.
Yeah, if you don't mind me asking, about how much do those things run?
Brand new, they're $400, but you could find them used for a lot cheaper.
Yeah, well, I keep going into, I know that people have bought them from, for instance, from antique stores. You could find them in various stores because.
Yeah, it's not as easy though now.
It's definitely much more difficult. No doubt about that. It's.
Maybe you'd have to find one that's maybe find a store that's closing.
Yeah, that's another avenue, certainly. That is fantastic, though. I imagine, yeah, so you've been here, you said, for just over a year, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so what was it like to move all this stuff?
I'm still sore from it.
Yeah, I bet. Oh, I bet, man. It's just astounding.
I had two helpers. I had two helpers on the weekends.
Right.
And we had to take these comics out of these bins first.
Woo.
Make sure we keep them in order. And then these bins alone are like 1,000 pounds without the books in them.
Wow.
These are custom made. They're custom made bins.
That is just astonishing. And okay, so let's talk about, for instance, the variety of comics. I know you get a lot of new comics in there. How is, for instance, your Bronze Age selection?
There's not as much as I would want.
Yeah. Have you gotten any? For example, have you run across any like the early 1970s Bronze Age horror stuff?
Yeah.
That like Chamber of Chills and
that's some of my favorite stuff.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I was going to show a few of those. I just got a couple of issues of Chamber of Chills that I'm going to be showing sometime tonight, and it's amazing. That early 70s horror stuff from Marvel, it wasn't really successful, obviously, but some of that stuff is fantastic. I mean, I'm just blown away by the adaptations and so forth. Love the creature, the Grave Walker, right there, folks. Now that looks like the head from the freaking Black Cat Mystery. Yes. Okay, where did you get that head, Kevin?
That's custom by Devil's Workshop.
Can you give us a kind of a 3/4 view, kind of like the comic book, the way it is in the comic?
Oh, this comic. This I wish this was real. This is a reproduction.
That is just, I cannot believe you've got that head. Now that's what I'm talking about. Follow me on this. I think you might agree. That head, as soon as I saw it, I was like, that's from Black Cat Mystery. That's the freaking, face from the cover of that particular issue. Immediately I knew it, right? And if people went into a store, comic book store, collectible store, and saw that, like me, I would get it.
Yeah.
So here's the thing about, I understand, I'm not ragging on Super 7, those guys. They made a couple of those action figures that.
Yeah, we have them.
Yeah, okay. All right, yeah.
Right down here.
The thing is that I think that as far as like, how should I say this? When you see it, for me, that face, the full head, whatever that is it a sculpted head or is it a mask up there?
It's like a 3/4 mask.
It's a 3/4 mask. Yeah, the detail. That's the thing, because the cover of the comic book is highly detailed. It's Lee Elias, as you know. When you look at the action figure, of course, they can only do so much detail on it. And that's the only thing that kind of bugged me about it. But when you just showed that freaking head, that just blew my mind, man, because you see it. Those guys just nailed it. It's incredible. That is fantastic. Okay, now who's this guy?
Remember that ad right there?
Haunting. Well, I've seen it in comic books.
Yeah. You'd send $1 in and get that record.
It's the record, the Haunting record. Right. That even, somebody may have uploaded that record on YouTube.
Yeah, I just finally found one of those records.
That is fantastic. What was that Fangy? The guy with the long fangs right there.
Oh,
that
here's
creature.
another. This is another ad. That's the Moon Monster. It's from here. I'll show you the ad.
Yeah, that's the Moon Monster.
Here's the ad.
Oh, yeah, there he is. Oh my God, giant Moon Monster. Look at that. Jeez Louise. That is freaking awesome. Okay, now, God. Okay, there's House of Secrets. Now, what does that go with something that you have?
Yeah, I just picked this up last weekend at a convention.
That's beautiful. Beautiful copy. Okay, so now here we are. If you look down, you've got what appear to be pre-code reprints on the counter. Am I correct? That is pre-code reprints, right? So this is your pre-code kind of reprint section that you were talking about.
Yeah.
Check it out, folks. Man, you have got a very nice, look at that. You got freaking pre-code reprints of Fantastic Fears and what appears to be Weird Mysteries, that fabulous Bernard Bailey cover. Of course, the skull with the dagger through it and the Xanti Misfit coming out of his mouth there. One of my favorites, Bernard Bailey. And of course, the Fantastic Fears. Yep. The Strange World of Your Dreams. I think a Weird Terror. Yep. Flea Bite. It's funny.
These are nice. You get 5 issues,
yeah,
including you get the covers and the ads too.
That's PS Art Books, and they give you all of the ads. Those are truly facsimile, reprints, because they reprint everything. And typically speaking, they do a great job. There's Shocking Mystery, LB Cole, folks, right there. Ghost Rider. Yep, there you go. That's Howard. I'm sorry. Oh boy, Howard Nostrand. That's Norm Saunders' painted cover for World of Fears. I think that's what that was. Fantastic. Those are really quite. What a great selection you have, Kevin. I am really impressed with that. Holy Toledo! Look at the realism on that.
This one scares people because it comes out of nowhere. You'll walk around and not even see him because he kind of blends in.
It's just amazing the realism of that. You know,
look at the hands. You can see the veins in the hands.
Yes.
Like everything was sculpted. The little lines.
Wow.
And again, hand punched hair, every strand.
That is stunning, man. That is hold on.
This is real human hair too. He's a full body figure too. Yeah, he freaks people out. I think I lost your volume. That's okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, just when you went to just full screen, I lost you.
Oh, that's weird. Let's see something. Remove. Oh, I'll try to do this.
We got model kits.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Good. Oh, check those out. The Dragnut. Killer clowns, folks. The selection you have in the store is astounding. The mask. Now, the green one right there. Now, what is that from?
It's a Tales from the Crypt, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
It's kind of his take on it. It's Justin Mabry is a sculptor, and I think he owns part of Trick or Treat Studios.
Yes, indeed.
It's kind of his interpretation of, a pre-code horror.
That is fantastic.
But this one's actually licensed Tales from the Crypt.
Right.
Twilight Zone.
Yeah, Twilight Zone. Oh, nice.
Here's a giant guardian eyeball from Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah. Whoa.
There's a Twilight Zone rabbit.
I cannot believe what you have.
Swamp Thing.
That is just incredible. I mean, a lot of these are what I would call museum quality pieces. There is no doubt about that. I mean, geez Louise, man. Now, is that, that is the classic, the blacklight posters, of course, from Marvel. I still occasionally see some of those Kirby blacklight posters on eBay. Beetlejuice. God, look at that. Now, with the Beetlejuice one, was that custom as well, Kevin?
Yeah, that's a custom.
Man. And what's the material?
I think this one's resin. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Wow.
Yeah, that one's a hard resin. Most of the stuff is foam-filled latex.
Jeez Louise. I'm just completely blown away.
You recognize her?
House, right?
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, that just came back on Tubi not too long ago. And I think they have House 2, the second story.
Yeah.
Little joke there. But yeah, that's unmistakable House. That is fantastic. Look at that. God. Oh, there he is. The crate. So great. Now, is that one a custom, or is that based upon is that a Savini?
This is Jeff Death Studios.
Okay.
And I think he used a clay press from the original mold. I could be wrong about that, but I think that's true.
Wow. Wow. Check that out, folks. Jeez Louise. Oh, there we go. Holy Toledo. Now, what is that? Now, is that another custom?
No, this is a statue. Prime One Studios.
That's incredible.
The cool thing about these, so you get this gigantic bust, but look at this. You also get a diorama.
Whoa.
You get a diorama with it.
Wow. I've never seen that.
Yeah, I thought that was cool.
That is absolutely stunning.
I almost like the diorama part better than the statue, but I mean, it's just it goes so well. Like the stalactites turn into Godzilla.
Whoa.
Oh. There's a matching Kong that's supposed to be coming out.
Wow. The detail is stunning.
Here's another item. A lot of people like this.
Wow, signed by Adam West. Comics and coffee.
At the time, he was only signing personalized autographs.
Wow.
So I said, just sign it to the store.
Yes.
And at the time, I was a coffee shop too. That's why it says "and coffee."
All right. That is fantastic.
I have a picture of him holding it too.
Oh, man. Just incredible. Okay, now what the
It's a life-size bust.
Whoa. That is beautiful.
Yeah, I've been wanting to take them out of the box for a while now.
Jeez.
One of these days, I'll take them out of there. Nobody buys them first.
Cheney Entertainment. Wow. Oh yeah, that was there he is. Look, Godzilla peeking out down there. Oh, check it out. Creature Soki.
Here's my business card if anybody wants to
Oh, nice.
get a hold of us right there.
Now, Kevin, do you do any conventions during the year?
Used to do them, but not anymore.
Okay.
I might. I don't know. Like I tell everybody, I'm an everyday convention here.
Right. That is true. I mean, you just, God.
I have Comic-Con every day.
Yeah. You're absolutely right, my good friend. You have, it's like, kind of like, why even bother going to a convention? Just go to Gotham City Comics. That's what I'm saying right now. This is absolutely stunning. Wow, there you go. God. Johnny Cash, there he is.
Wait, do you want me to send you a couple pictures of my of your book sitting on my rack over here?
You know,
or you could probably just do a screen grab too.
I could, yeah. That's, you know, are you
We can get one like over here so you can get the whole.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Get a screen grab out of there somewhere.
Yeah, that's great, man. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that. And so now you're based in Arizona. Nice.
Yeah, we're in Mesa.
In Mesa, Arizona. And what are your hours of operation for people that are out west? You know, I'm sure we've got people in, you know, surrounding areas as well. I mean, folks, if you're, you know, geez, anywhere out west, I would highly recommend that you go to Gotham City Comics. It's stunning. I'm completely blown away. I didn't realize the scope of what you had, Kevin. You know, just by the photos that I've seen a couple of videos, but I haven't seen much of anything. You know, the last time I saw some video live, I think was on Captain Strangelife's show, and it looked like a different place.
I've never been on his channel.
Captain Strangelife?
Yeah, Gratu's, I think Gratu's the only channel I've ever been on.
Oh, okay. Maybe it was Gratu's then. But was that was a while back?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever live streamed from the old location, so I had to have been this location.
Okay. Look at that. Now is that from something? I mean,
it's just a cool diver's helmet.
Yeah, I immediately thought like, what was it? There was, God, I want to say a Scooby-Doo episode.
Yeah, that's what always comes to my mind too.
Yes, yeah, exactly. That is freaking great, man. And where did you come by that Jack Davis Frankenstein's monster?
Famous Monsters, Captain. What's it called? Captain
Company.
Yes. Yeah, they have a website, and they sell these on there.
Oh wow, they still sell them. That's fantastic.
Yeah, there's a new owner of Famous Monsters now.
Yes, I understand that.
There's the same guys that put on the Mad Monster convention that like North Carolina, here in Arizona, and a couple other places.
Yeah, I've been to one of those. I had a film that showed in a Mad Monster in Charleston, I think.
So he's one of the owners of that. He's the guy that bought Famous Monsters.
Wow.
Because the other guys that owned it, they weren't really doing anything with it.
Yeah, and they're coming out with they're rebooting Famous Monsters. They're coming out with a new issue.
Only thing I didn't like was the price. It's like $25.
Yeah, I saw that, and I was like, they're going to have to come down a little bit on that. It's a little steep.
Put it on cheaper paper or do something.
Exactly. I love that Jack Davis Frankenstein, though. That is just
I can talk about your book. I was surprised at the price, that it's $8.95, and it's hard to. I mean, you're only $1 more than almost a DC comic.
Oh, right. Well, it's 64 pages too.
That's what I was gonna say. I mean, this thing barely fits in a bag and board.
Yeah, that's true. And you noticed that when you got them, I put them in the. I put them in a Golden Age bag and boards because I thought it would be too big for a current comic.
No, I got them in there, and I used your. Thank you for those bags and boards because I needed some Golden Age.
Oh, cool! I'm glad they came in handy, my good man. Look at that beauty. So what is your opinion of it? Have you taken a good look at it?
I haven't even read a word in here, but I just glanced through a few pages and I was happy with what I saw.
Oh, excellent.
But this weekend I'm gonna read the whole thing.
Well, Kevin, there's another thing too. If you like it, let's put it that way. If you like it, in the introduction, there's an email. I'm with the next issue, which is coming out in June. I'm going to start doing a letters to the editor corner, and send me a letter.
Okay.
Or just send me not a letter, just like a couple of lines, whatever. I've had 5 people thus far who have commented.
I was gonna see if I could run an ad in it, and I could have an ad.
Oh, that would be fantastic. Yes.
I'll show you what my ad looks like real quick.
Yes. There's Monster Bash.
Yeah, these guys are really cool. I've been working with them for the past year.
Excellent.
They're good people. I think Ron is the guy that I email back and forth with. He must do a lot of the work over here.
Boy, they do a great job.
Yeah, my ad's coming up right here.
Oh, look at that. Nice. If you don't mind my asking, what do they charge for a full pager like that?
That was $300.
Oh, that's pretty reasonable.
Well, and he did the design work too.
Holy Toledo.
I just sent him my logo, and Gratchu gave me this logo.
Oh, excellent.
And I just told him what I wanted to say, and he put it all together for me, so I didn't have to do anything.
Wow.
And it already paid for itself because Kurt Hammett from Metallica saw this ad and sent his one of his museum workers in here while he was in town.
Yeah.
And he bought, I think, about a short box, or she bought it for him, about a short box of comics. And he bought one of my Frankenstein figures. That one of these he bought. I didn't want to sell it to him, but she said he really wants it and he doesn't want to wait for it to come in the mail because I gave him who made it. So I ended up just selling it to him, and I just bought a new one.
Wow, that's fantastic, man. Yes, incredible, absolutely incredible, man.
So yeah, it was worth it.
So there is a bit of color in there. They've got a few color pages on the interior. I just saw a couple, anyways. Oh yeah, well done too. Nice reproductions.
The guy's got great photos.
Yeah. God, really well reproduced.
So yeah, if you're gonna ever put ads in, I'll definitely take out some ad space.
Okay. That's fantastic, man. Thank you. Yeah, now we also know that Kirk Hammett reads Monster Bash.
Yeah, I mean
Obviously.
Yeah. I mean, it's the best. I think it's the closest thing to Famous Monsters right now.
Right. Yeah. That I would agree with that. And so what's the what is the basic square footage of your store? Do you know?
This I think I went down probably. I think I lost about 600 square feet.
Okay.
But
I mean,
everybody that comes in, they think this place is bigger.
It is really well laid out, Kevin.
Yeah.
That's another thing I love about it. You know, there's no BSing about. You've got everything in the right place.
I used every square inch. I mean,
yeah,
just to get everything in here. The only thing I didn't get that you've mentioned is the shark head. I couldn't fit him in here.
Oh, right.
Unless I put him up in the ceiling, maybe I can have him crashing through
he
the
could
ceiling.
be crashing through the ceiling. Oh, that would be great. I would love it. I would love it. Let's take a look as we're showing. Oh, look at that. Yeah, there we go. Now, what's the story behind the casket?
It just, that tag came with it when I bought it, and I thought it was funny, so I just left it on there.
That is fantastic.
It's just it's like a Lowe's or Home Depot casket.
That's Flash of Horror. Werewolf by Lunchtime said, someone at work left a splash of horror in the toilet yesterday.
Oh, that's not good.
Give it the royal flush. There's Betty. Oh, Betty Page. Yes. You have the stand-ups.
2 Bettys.
I was so damn close to getting the stand-up, the one behind there.
If you need one, let me know. This is the maid outfit one.
Well, I ended up actually what happened, Kevin, is this was like 3 years ago. I ended up getting the coffin Elvira. Yeah, where she's in the coffin. It was a tough choice. They were both quite nice indeed. Let's take a look.
I had the jungle outfit too, but we sold her.
Yes, the jungle outfit. Very cool, Howard the Duck. Just going through some chats here. Great horror selection, Gotham. Yes, I second that, Steve Harrison. It is fantastic. You know, that's another thing too, Kevin, is that when you go into a comic book shop, typically, you don't see nearly as much sci-fi and horror. I love the fact that you've got so much in there. It's my kind of store. Let me put it that way. That's what I'm talking about. Always awesome to see what Gotham City has in the shop. There we go. Crypt Keeper. Man, that is beautiful. That is from the series. Now, where did you happen to come across that one?
This one, I'm pretty sure it looks like it's made off of the actual movie or the actual show prop. I mean, it's so close.
It totally. It looks pretty much exactly like it. It's beautiful.
It's custom made. It's resin.
God, that is lovely. Look, he's carrying a splash of horror.
And the hands, the feet.
Yeah, the hands. Yep. Could you pull back a little bit and get a shot? I may use that. That is just beautiful. Thank you, Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that. People are loving it. Great horror selection. Look at that.
I think this was like Spencer's back in the 90s sold this. But this one's signed by The Voice.
Oh, nice.
Signed the tag and he signed the bottom.
Yeah, that's like John Casimir.
Yeah, he signed the back too.
There he is.
So if I lose the tag, I still have the back.
Yes, Crate was from Creep Show, Steve Harrison. Candy.
Hey, here's a crate over here. I don't know if you saw it earlier. Crate. I use it to store.
Oh, that's the crate. Check it out.
We store boards and bags in here.
Oh, man. Yeah, from the Arctic Expedition, July 10th, 1934 or 1834. 1834. There we go. July 19th, 1834. Horlicks University. Oh, my God. Now, was that custom made, too?
Yeah, somebody made this for me here in town.
That is fantastic.
Yeah, the guy that made this, he was a neighbor at my old store. He had a thing that was way ahead of its time. It was like 12 years ago. It was a year-round haunted house called Monsterland. And it had a bar and restaurant. And nobody showed up to it until he went out of business.
Oh, wow.
That's why I was saying he was just ahead of his time. Like now it would probably do really good.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Steve is saying, he says, where is the gray 12-inch Jack Davis Frankenstein from?
A gray?
Yeah, I think that was.
I know what he's talking about. He's talking about the
action figure?
Yeah, he's talking about this one next to it.
Yeah, yes.
That's Brent's Toys. Same guy that made this one, except it's unpainted, and I ordered a box.
Whoa.
I ordered a custom box on eBay for it.
Whoa.
Famous Monsters box for it.
Nice.
But it's 3D printed. I was thinking about painting it.
That is just beautiful. Jack Davis Frankenstein. Gorgeous.
Here's a...
Apex is on the scene. Hello, Apex.
What version of Frankenstein is this, guys?
God. That's a good question.
He's my favorite artist. One of them.
Well, he kind of looks like Bernie Wrightson.
Yep.
Okay, that is the Bernie Wrightson Frankenstein.
Yeah, it's the artist's interpretation of it. Yeah.
Nice, very nice.
Well, you're right about. You might not know that because Bernie Wrightson's 2D art and this is 3D sculpture.
Correct.
Doesn't always come across.
I had to kind of look at it for a second, but now it's one of those things. If you look at it long enough, yeah, that's definitely the Bernie Wrightson Frankenstein. There's no doubt about it. It's amazing they're reprinting every genre of comic books. Yes, they are.
Oh, here's a little fact. I don't know if you guys know. They used the eyes from the Chucky doll.
Yeah.
Those blue eyes.
Yeah.
They used them in the Crypt Keeper puppet later.
I did not realize that.
Yeah, he recycled them. It was the same art. It was the same artist.
Wow.
Yeah, so if you ever look.
What
I
a
don't know.
trip.
Yeah, he uses the. These are kind of these are yellowed. These have yellowed over time.
Yeah.
And this is brand new, but if you get a chance to compare the two, you can see.
Michael Taylor says that Joker statue is fantastic. Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's the same artist, Patrick McGee. Look him up. He's cool. He used to live out here. Now he works at Universal Studios. He's in charge of the Halloween Horror Nights. He's the main guy in charge of all that.
I bet you he is. I mean, that is just it doesn't get any better. It's all there is to it. That is just top notch.
Yeah, Guillermo del Toro owns a lot of his stuff. Slash from Guns N' Roses owns a lot of his stuff.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, Slash from Guns N' Roses, he's a big horror monster kid too. I've seen him at conventions walking around.
Nice. Now, what are those? I don't quite understand what is the deal with those.
Yeah, people think they're like popsicles or something. Frozen culture. They're like vinyl toys.
Oh, okay.
Popsicles.
Okay. Yeah. So it's just you don't eat them, obviously.
No, here's and they come with a little stand. And they look like they have a bite taken on them.
What a trip. I've never seen those. That is amazing.
These are my friend's brand of Garbage Pail Kids. It's his own thing he makes.
Oh, the horrible kids.
Yeah, he left Tops. He didn't like working for them and just started his own company.
Whoa. Nice. Way to go.
Yeah.
Steve says, I love that the store has a museum quality. Yes, it does. There is no doubt about that. I would call it a comic book collectibles store / museum. That's really where it's at with this. It's you don't see this often. You really don't. I mean, it's
I'll show you.
astounding.
This is the back room, and I'm going to line this back room to make it look like a tomb.
Oh, wow. Check that out.
These are big, like 8-foot tall panels.
Whoa. Oh, yeah, right.
I have multiple panels here. They're all different. And these are going to line the walls back here so that when you walk in through the back, this is off limits to the public, but when I walk in through the back, it'll be like a walking into a tomb.
That is just absolutely stunning. That is going to be great. So it's going to be all along the walls going down.
Yeah.
Holy Toledo, man. Wow. There we go.
Let's turn this. Let's see how this looks. Let's see if I can find the switch. There it goes.
Whoa. Now what is that exactly?
It's like a sign, a light up sign. But it's not neon like the old ones. Remember those old ones at comic shops that used to hang in the windows?
Sure.
Yeah, I used to have those. But this one's an LED now.
That looks freaking great. I have not seen one of those before. I mean, not the LED variety.
Yeah, I have another one. Let's turn that one on. All right, turn that one on. Oh, this guy under here. He's been down here for a while.
Check it out. He looks familiar. That almost looks like a corpse from, oh my God. I'll tell you, it almost looks like a corpse from the Space Vampires. What the hell was that called? Oh boy, it's a Tobe Hooper film. Life Force. That's what it was. What happens when the humans get, they get this life sucked out of them? His face looks like that.
Yeah, that scares people. Sometimes they're not accepting a guy under the table here.
It's great.
Oh, here's the other sign.
Oh, nice. Now, once again, that's LED. Right?
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
They're real thin and lightweight. It's just held on here with a bungee cord.
Wow. Okay, now what are the? Okay, I'm.
We found a guy selling these at the convention last weekend, and we bought a bunch.
And what are those?
They're magnets, old board game magnets.
Whoa. Okay.
You know how when you're searching on eBay for something old and rare, and then you find a magnet of it?
Yes, of course. These are all board games.
Yeah. Yeah, you see them on eBay. Oh, I got a good deal. It's $6. And you find out it's just a magnet of it.
That is fantastic. Oh, yeah. So Stephanie says, where can we come see this at? This is a store, Gotham City Comics, Stephanie, in Mesa, Arizona. And once again, I did drop the link in the chat. The one thing you want to do, this is the YouTube channel, Stephanie. I just dropped that in the chat again. You should subscribe to that. And the link to the website is batcavecomic.com.
Yeah, I'd like to do different stuff on my YouTube channel, but I haven't thought of the right kind of thing to do.
Well,
I was thinking maybe almost like a Pawn Stars, but it's comic book shop, which has already been done. I mean, it's not like groundbreaking anything, but
yeah, that's a pretty cool idea. It is incredible. It just has such a great dynamic to it. It's like one of those things for instance, from a filmmaker's point of view, I would love to film a segment for a horror anthology movie in there. You know?
Yeah, that's funny you say that because like my old store, I think they filmed 2 different movies there.
Wow. Really? Were they?
Yeah.
Do you know what what were they, horror films? Do you remember the titles of any of them?
I know one of them was a horror film because I guess the girl got killed in my I had a shower at the old store when she got killed. Because my old store used to be a gym, so it had a shower in the back.
Did you ever see it? Did you ever see
No,
the film?
I never did see it.
Did he ever tell you the title of it?
He probably told me, but that was like over 10 years ago.
Oh, I see.
We could probably find it somehow.
Yeah. Oh man, I'd love to check that out.
Oh, another thing along these lines, the shark head that you saw on my website from my old store.
Yeah.
That was in a movie, and I know the name of that movie. That was a prop from a movie. And it's called
really?
Yeah, because it was filmed out here in one of our lakes.
Whoa. Now that wasn't Shark Lake, was it?
No, it was called Atomic Shark.
Yeah, Atomic Shark, of course. I can't even believe it.
And they could puppet that big shark with their arm. They could puppet it, make it jump down.
Man, yeah, it's just fantastic.
But yeah, I would. It would be cool to. I think you showed a comic book. Didn't you just show a movie that was in a comic store?
Didn't you just that took place in a comic store? Yes. Yeah.
You just featured that like a week ago. I started watching that video that you made.
It's called Geek War. The movie, and it's ultra low budget, but half of it is in a comic shop. You know, it's just a real typical comic shop, though. It's not anywhere near the scope of your store. This place is just it's something else. It has a visual quality that would be unmatched, and you know, cinematically speaking, you could do so much with it. There's no doubt about that. Or even like one of these days, you know, if I could just get out there with my gear and my Canon 5D Mark III camera and roll it around on track and do like a really, really nice like presentation type thing.
Yeah.
It definitely is. It's just amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'll take a splash of horror in my drink, says Michael Taylor. Gary says, I could spend a lot of time and money at Gotham City Comics. You and me both, Gary. As a matter of fact, I'm sure at least half the chat would be doing that. Good God, it's incredible. Crypt Keeper's voice was also the Margarine voice. Parquet. Bernie writes it. The Library 88 is here. Hello, Library 88. Planet of the Apes version. Bernie writes it. I seen an alien under the counter. Was there an alien under the counter, Kevin?
No, that's a corpse.
Oh, that was the corpse. I mentioned Chucky Eyes. But if you want a cracker, there's another big collector from Iron Maiden, or is it Judas Priest? That's extremely likely. Maybe from both. Gratu says Gotham City is the greatest. I concur. Absolutely fantastic. I can't even believe this. Needless to say, Kevin, I'm going to be so what I typically do after a live show, I take the video and I chop it up into segments, and then I put those clips out on the channel. So be looking for some separate clips.
Cool. I'll have to share them to my Facebook page.
I will definitely be. Let's put it this way. I foresee at least 2 or 3 videos out of this, in segments, and those will be coming up this coming week, no doubt about it. It's just fantastic stuff. Kevin, you got that Monster Corner idea from a famous Monsters article?
Yeah, there's an old picture. There's
Yeah.
an old picture with that sign, and then he's got all his models there, and he's got his glass counters. It's an old model store.
You're right.
Right. Yeah, that's designed, and I took the font and everything, and we had that sign made.
That is
I need to get a picture. I need to get a picture of that and hang it next to that over there.
That is just great. Stephanie asks, are all the items for sale?
Everything's for sale, even if I don't want to sell it. If I could replace it, then I'll sell it.
Okay.
Some things, I guess, most of the stuff I can replace.
But for example, you couldn't replace the Joker.
I could probably replace him. Yeah.
Oh, you could. Okay.
I think so. Yeah.
Wow. Life Force. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. PBR, the creature under the counter there. Michael Taylor, very cool Batman light up poster. Yes.
This guy is from. You might have seen him in magazines, like Fangoria. I think they used to sell Distortions Unlimited stuff, and he was in that magazine. I think a lot.
Oh, is he a Distortions Unlimited creature?
Yeah, you know him.
Yeah, I know Distortions Unlimited. I subscribe to him.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, he's got great stuff, man. He just some of that stuff he does, it's just mind blowing. You know, I mean,
if I lived in Colorado, I would like to go to that facility there.
Yes, it is absolutely fantastic, folks. That's Distortions Unlimited. That's a channel on YouTube that if you like these, 3D stuff like physical, the models and animatronics, Halloween creatures, you gotta subscribe to Distortions Unlimited. They make a lot of that stuff. They do some incredible animatronics. That is, once again, Distortions Unlimited.
And he's been doing this longer than anybody, I think. Well, that's still in business today.
Yeah.
And he's, that guy. If I wasn't selling comics, I'd want to be making monster stuff with somebody like that.
Yeah. Oh, it's fantastic, man. It boggles my mind when I see some of the videos and they're working on something that just is, complicated. It has a lot of moving parts. And I'm like, man, they're just incredible. Animatronics, people don't realize just how complex some of the animatronics can get. And they were doing great animatronics in the 80s and 90s. I mean, just amazing. Once again, folks, there is the link for Gotham City Comics YouTube channel right there. Make sure you go over there and subscribe. And there we go, right there, folks. BatcaveComic.com. Country Club Drive, Mesa, Arizona. I think it would be great if one day we literally did have a small convention there, Kevin. And we had, everybody we know from, for instance, from Gratu's channel and Four Color Fossils and Captain Strange Life, my channel and stuff, as many people that could possibly go. And we have a little convention. Look, there we go.
We could meet up here too.
I'm sorry?
We could meet up somewhere like this too.
Oh yeah, there we go. Monster Bash. Now that's in Pittsburgh.
I think this is last year's.
That was last year. Of course, I'm sure they're doing one this year, right? Yeah.
me look at the new issue.
Ooh. Now that might be something. I wonder if they have a film festival.
They have a Monster Bash. I think they have a sci-fi one also.
They do have a film festival. It says Film Fest right there. Okay, now that one's July. I wonder if they're going to do an October one.
Yeah, and Pittsburgh gets all the good monster stuff.
They do. Yeah, Pittsburgh, Ohio, both they get a ton of stuff. Ohio's got the Horror Hotel, which is pretty damn cool. And then they have but there's another one. There's another biggie up there. And they also put out a magazine. I forget what the hell it's called, but it's kind of big. And they have a large convention. But I've never been to a Monster Bash. That would be really, really quite nice. Folks, once again, there is the link to Kevin's website. That's Gotham City Comics and Collectibles, batcavecomic.com. Right there. Subbed, yes, okay. Steve Harrison, use the mummy hieroglyphics in the back in your movie segment, Horror Mike. Yeah, call the episode The New Guy. What? Oh, The New Guy starts Monday and have the mummy at the cashier job. Oh, God. Oh, what?
Mike,
now, what's this? Check it out.
Have you guys watched this? I haven't.
Oh, no, you mean the actual, the 60-minute feature they did?
Yeah.
I have not seen it. I've only seen clips from it. I like the clips that I saw, I gotta say, but I just haven't seen the whole thing, so I can't, I don't know. But I do appreciate the fact that they did it kind of period piece in black and white. I thought that was kind of cool.
I think it would have been cooler in 70s colors, though.
There's another thing, too, yeah.
Hey, I know you know him.
He's the little freak from the Stephen King horror anthology.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the one where he's menacing Drew Barrymore, right?
Yeah.
That is beautiful. What was it? Cat's Eye? Was that the name of the movie? Cat's Eye?
Yeah.
Yeah. Check that out, folks. Remember him? From the Cat's Eye movie. That was the Stephen King. It was a Three Tales or Four Tales, I forget. But there was
What was the first one where the guy where he couldn't stop smoking?
Yeah, that was James Woods.
Yeah.
And that was possibly my favorite. That one and this one with the little creature, both of those I remember really well because they were so well done.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that little creature. Let's see here.
Look, he even has a little knife.
Kevin says, it would be dangerous for my bank account if I lived near Gotham City Comics. Yes. Oh, man. That is so cool looking, man.
Ouch.
Stephanie asks, do you have live sales?
I've tried one on that Whatnot thing, and it didn't work too well.
Oh, okay.
You guys heard of that Whatnot thing?
Yeah, I've heard of the Whatnot. Yes. I haven't used it.
No, I don't like live sales. I don't like having to wait a bunch of time just to get what I want. It's like, rather just...
Yeah.
What, you're waiting an hour for something to come up on the screen?
No, I know. It's like incredibly frustrating, and then it's like the item is like it's hanging at like, let's say $50, and then in the last 2 minutes it's like $2,000. And it's like, you got to be kidding me. Now check that out, folks. Check that Frankie out. That's a beautiful Frankie.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah. I mean, that's a freaking bucket. It's a Halloween bucket. But I mean, like, the sculpt is really exquisite on that. What's the company? Who does that?
Trick or Treat Studios, but they lost the license for Universal Monsters.
Oh, I see. Wow. Steve says, makes going to a comic store an event. Yes, that's exactly what it is right there. It would be a hangout. There's no doubt about that. This is Michael Taylor. Good stuff, Gotham. Steve. Monsters Among Us. Werewolf by Night was excellent for the Man-Thing segment. Okay. Sub to Kevin. What's up, Horror Mike? What's up, Horror Mike? Hey, it's Jacob. Jacob Bornowski. Jacob, welcome to the show. You are witnessing the incredible Gotham City Comics live from Gotham City Comics with Kevin. And he's showing us all of the incredible stuff. Now, you came in late. You're going to have to check this out. The beginning of this video out later at your leisure, because you're going to want to see some of the stuff that Kevin has shown us tonight. It's absolutely stunning. Cat's Eye. Okay, there we go. Palace Theater. I've gone to the Palace Theater. I saw Frank Zappa play at the Palace Theater in the 80s, 1980s. That was quite the hell of a show. Shatner. Spook Show ticket, yay. Oh, look at that. Now, there we go. We got some nice models there. That is fantastic. Riku Browning. Signed, folks. Signed by the last Universal Horror monster, Riku Browning, who sadly passed away in 2023. Fantastic.
Yeah, we did this. I commissioned this art piece and made a print out of it for the Mad Monster when he was there.
Oh, that's great. That is fantastic.
There's a Creature comic book coming out.
Do you know? You mean so it's kind of a reboot?
It's Image Comics doing a Universal Monsters Creature.
Ooh.
It's called kind of a retelling on in a comic.
Do you know who the artist is?
No, I saw some of the covers, but I haven't seen what the inside looks like.
Interesting. I'll have to keep tabs on that.
Yeah, it's coming out in about a month.
Wow. Okay, so a key factor, Kevin, is like, for instance, people watching right now, they're blown away. They love the stuff they see. I'm sure people are interested in some of the items you've shown. So what's the best way to get in touch with you? Just through the website?
Just call me. I don't even know if you can get a hold of me through the website.
Well, through the links at the bottom, right? Social media, the
yeah,
Facebook.
Social media, or just call me.
Okay. What was that?
It's a little TV, but it's a Batman 66.
Oh my God.
TV. It's really cool, but the batteries must be dead.
Oh. And what is it? What does it usually show?
I mean, it shows straight from the show. No matter what, and you can turn the channel, but every time you turn the channel, it's just a different part of the show, different episode of Batman 66.
Whoa! So it actually shows the video of the show and the TV.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Whoa! I've never seen that.
Yeah, it's in the. There was at Walmart, like down the board aisle, or board game aisle. They had these, but they haven't been there in a while.
Wow!
And I wish it worked because it's really cool.
Yeah, that is freaking awesome. Now I wonder how they do that. How long ago was that?
Like 2 years ago, I think I got that.
Okay, all right. God, that's still, incredible.
Yeah.
God.
Like the graphics on it are really good. Like it looks like straight from the TV show.
Wow.
I don't know how they put that on such a small.
That's what I was still thinking that. I mean, yeah, when you think about it, okay, 2 years ago they could do it. Sure. What is that now? There's Shock Monster, right? Is that is Shock Monster ceramic mug? Holy Toledo!
You know that Trick or Treat Studios bought Don Post, right?
Okay, well they do all they do have a Shock Monster.
Yeah, they do, and they bought Don Post, and they bought a couple other, I think Topstone, and they bought Elusive Concepts. You remember those old Elusive Concept masks from the 90s?
Elusive Concepts. I would have to see some.
I'll tell you one. It's like a big moon, or there was another one where he was like a big wizard.
Whoa!
And like they had him at. I remember seeing him at Spencer's when Spencer's first came around.
Wow!
But that company, Trick or Treat Studios, they got a lot of cool stuff going to come down in this next year because they're going to remake all the Don Post cool stuff.
Oh man! Now, do you think they're going to do like I've seen their Shock Monster and I like it. I think it's really great. Do you think they're going to go back and do a Don Post Shock Monster?
I think they're going to do the Topstone one.
The Topstone.
Uh-huh.
Whoa! Wow! Well, I'm going to be definitely check. That's Trick or Treat Studios, folks.
Yeah, new for this year. They have that. They just released the catalog this last week.
Wow, they're doing Topstone and Don Post. Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah, so they don't have them. I don't think they have the Halloween movie license anymore.
Okay.
But it's Season of the Witch, Halloween 3. They don't have the license for that anymore. They got around it because they bought Don Post. So now they can put out the witch and the pumpkin and the skull.
Oh, wow.
So the only thing it'll be missing is the little microchip on the back.
Oh, yeah.
They don't have the shamrock on the back. That's going to be the only difference. So they got around with.
Well, isn't it like the round? It's like a coin.
The silver shamrock little coin on the back. So they won't have that on the.
Is there a microchip in there?
In the movie, right?
The movie, right? That's where the microchip comes out, right? Well,
yeah,
right, exactly. I got you. But so they won't have that on it, though.
No, I mean their old masks from last year had that on there because they had the license for Season of the Witch, but they didn't renew the license. But they just bought Don Post.
Right. Yeah, I've got the skull with the shamrock on it.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite. All of the other two are great too, of course.
I just sold. I had a set of them, and I sold them. I think the guy maybe realized, the new ones aren't going to have the shamrock on it, so maybe I'll buy these now while I can.
Yep, that's exactly because if they're not, the other ones are just going to get more rare, by the day. But I love that ceramic mug. That I'm just I can't even believe that, folks. It's the Shock Monster ceramic mug. Ghoulish Green. My birthday's coming up, folks.
There's
Okay,
other
that's what I'm
colors
saying
too.
right now.
See where I got.
It really isn't, but it could be. It's coming up sometime.
Okay, here's the company that makes it. Wowsville.
Wowsville Novelties. I've heard of Wowsville. Not for use in microwave. Ooh. Well, I wouldn't. I think I'd just put it on my shelf anyways. I don't think I'd be drinking out of that. I mean, that's just too cool. Shock Monster. So Kevin, do you have any other Shock Monster related items?
I want that. I want to get that mask. That Trick or Treat Studios one.
Yeah, the Trick or Treat Studios mask is really nice. I've seen some other ones, some other knockoffs on eBay. Check that out, folks. Now, that's an original issue.
Yeah.
Ripley's Believe It or Not. Check out that shrunken head. There he is. The giant life-size Frankenstein pinup, over 6 feet tall. That's the Jack Davis.
Look at this scary Santa.
Yeah, he's kind of a bit creepy there. Bit of a creepy Santa. There we go. Eerie publications for the win. Now, there's some eerie publications in Splash of Horror, Kevin. And in the back, of course. Grimm's Ghost Stories. Oh, yeah. Check that cover out. That is beautiful. Weird Love. It's Yo Books. Craig Yo on the scene. Yeah, check that out. Oh, now what is that? Chamber of Coffins. What is that? What's the connection there? Who's
this is
that?
Lady. Oh, it's Lady Death.
Lady Death, of course. Man, that must be one of the most redone covers of all time.
Yeah,
everybody has done that Chamber of Chills cover. My good man. Destroy All Simpsons. That is nice. Now, these are recent acquisitions, Kevin?
Some are.
Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Jacob says incredible stuff. Yes. There's classic Star Trek. Gold Key.
Oh, do you guys know who this is?
I don't know.
See who gets it. See who gets it in the chat.
Black Rider. Yeah, who is that, folks?
Who is this under the mask?
Who is the Black Rider?
He's famous. He died a few years ago.
Stan Lee.
Yep, you got it.
That is freaking Stan Lee. Well, Library 88 was all over that one. Lead Paint came in second. Okay, there we go. That's a new one on me. I didn't realize that he did that. That's incredible. Did he do more? Was that the only one that he was on the cover of, Kevin?
I think that's the only one. They just needed somebody that day, and Stan Lee was there, and they put the mask on. And
jeez Louise. Nice. Look at that. The Alien Indian Chief. Oh, look at that. Now, is that's another reprint?
I think this one's original.
That's an original. Wow, nice. Tales from the Tomb. Oh, the gory covers. Those gory, eerie pubs covers.
Yeah, oh, I didn't show you guys these. I have a couple of them available. think you guys would like these.
Oh, yeah, Erie Publications portfolio. I saw that. I was reading about that. That is fantastic.
And they're all numbered.
Nice. Wow, limited run. 250.
You get, what is it, 13 prints?
That is beautiful. In glorious Pictovision.
I think it's only like, well, it's kind of a lot, but if you break it down, I think these are $60 for 13 prints.
Right. That is nice. That is very nice.
So that's less than $5 a print.
Yeah. That's actually really good. Nice. Top-notch stuff right there, man. Yeah, I think I saw that. Steve Harrison says Cult TV on OSI 74 interviews the guy that used to run Don Post Studios. Looks a little like Tor Johnson. That's what he says. Check that out, folks. What the freaking hell? What is that?
Party guy right here.
He looks freaking great. Look at that guy. Oh, my God.
Oh, here's a Bayshore zombie. You know the Bayshore zombie?
Bayshore zombie? What?
You might have seen him in the old ads.
He does look familiar. I can't place the specifics, but that face does. The teeth.
Yeah, he's called the Bayshore zombie.
The Bayshore zombie.
One of the greatest sculptures ever, I think.
That is really nice. Has a bit of a shrunken head vibe to it. With those stitches, you know? And his mouth. Yeah, look at that. Look at those fangs there. That is beautiful. Oh, brains. Brains. What the living what? Don Post brain? Now is that that is from Don Post Studios. So do you think Trick or Treat's going to be doing some brains too?
I don't think so. I don't know if there's money in that. Maybe.
Somebody should do a Fiend without a face, man. That would be well. Somebody did a Fiend without a face, I think. I don't know if they did a full size one though. Yeah, there's the Misfits. Look at the Misfits. Oh my God. Check that out. Holy Toledo. Wow. Halloween Kids. Monster Puppets. There they are. Now, is that an original?
Yeah, I got to fill up my vending machine with them.
Oh, my God. And so then what? So the vending machine is functional.
I just got this. I don't even know if it is.
Oh, okay.
You can get these vending machines cheap now.
Wow.
If you're on a marketplace, like on Facebook, and just check your local areas for vending machines.
Yeah.
I mean, there's places that have just like courtyards just full of these things just sitting in the rain. I mean, they'll basically almost give them away to you.
That's incredible. Melting Man Mask. That's what Steve. It vaguely reminded me of that. That one.
Oh, the guy that's all skinned up. Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy with skin.
Yeah, in the early 60s, there were a lot of shrunken heads on the market. Yes. Shrunken heads were a thing. There ain't no doubt about that. Library 88 says, do you have any Tarman ephemera from the Return of the Living Dead?
This was a prop that they used to sell. He's like a hanging torso that you would hang. This guy.
Whoa, check that out.
But when you turn him upside down, he's a whole lot cooler. Look at.
Whoa. He looks freaking great, man.
See, he's ready to party.
He's diving in the mosh pit right there. I'll tell you.
He's wearing one of my old shirts.
There you go. So you still selling those shirts too, Kevin?
No, I'm going to incorporate the new logo, I think, in the new shirt.
Oh, very cool.
That's my coffee shirt.
Oh, right. Gotcha. That is fantastic. Nice.
There's a Vampire door poster.
Oh, nice. Classic. Now, do they still sell those like that?
Yeah, this is a new one. Yeah, I just got this one.
Oh, beautiful.
In the past year. Look at this cool.
Oh, yeah. Check that out.
Cool porthole. A sticker on this back of the door.
Oh, very cool. You sell those too, Kevin?
No, I found this on eBay.
Wow. I have not seen that one. That is really cool. There we go. Some Universal action figures right there. The Creech, glowing Creech, the glow-in-the-dark Creech.
Let's see if it works. Let me turn off the light.
Okay. Oh, yeah?
See it a little bit.
Yeah, look at the Phantom's head. Man, the Phantom head is really working. Check that out. Whoa. Nice.
There's a couple famous monsters I picked up.
Oh, beautiful.
Last
there we
week.
go. An Invasion of the Saucer Man. Yeah, she creature. There we go. Scream and scream again. Oh, nice pulp. Amazing stories right there, folks. Beautiful.
Look at this guy.
Oh, that. That's beautiful. Excellent. Wow. Oh, monster gloves right there. Those look pretty good. Monster hands, I should say. Wow.
What's it going on? Almost 2 hours?
Yeah, it is. It is. We're about to hit 2 hours, Kevin. It's the time has just flown by. I looked at the clock. I was like, what? But yeah, we're about on 2 hours, man. I appreciate it. Going through the store like this, it has just been fantastic. I think everybody watching is, it's been a thrill ride into the world of collectibles. I cannot even believe some of the stuff you have. Not only that, but it's the layout of the store. It is top notch. Just one of the greatest collectible stores I've ever seen. And I've seen quite a few. And I've seen some in Hollywood. I used to live in Southern California.
Yeah.
But, man, you have just got this thing set up. It is beautiful.
This guy's a good guy to follow.
Devil's Workshop, a psychotic cavalcade of electrifying horror. There we go. And back to, of course, Creepshow. That is just great, man. Well, thank you, Kevin. I really, really appreciate you coming on here and showing us your store. It is just fantastic. And man, if I get out that way, I'm coming to your store. There's no doubt about that. I think a lot of people in the chats feel the same way. It is just too freaking cool, man. You have a fantastic shop there, a museum quality store, my good man. That's what I'm saying right now.
Thank you for.
It is just fantastic, and thank you for carrying my book. I mean, it's just freaking great, man. Once again, folks, Gotham City Comics is another place to get my book. And of course, next week on the show, I will be once again promoting Gotham City Comics as the place to not only get my book, but of course, every other thing under the sun, because that's what he has, folks. It's just an amazing collection. Absolutely fantastic. And thank you, sir. Thank you for taking the time to show us your store. And, we really appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for having me on.
I'm going to bring, let's see. Let's go. There we go.
But like you said, you're going to have some little cuts of this video, so I'll look for those this week.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'll be starting on those Sunday, my good man. And they will be coming out probably Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday.
I'll try to repost those. And
fantastic. Yeah, they're going to be good because it's just been like a 2-hour visual feast for the eyes, my good man.
I gave
absolutely incredible.
Hopefully you got enough footage there to make some cool.
Oh, yeah. I think more than enough. I mean, no doubt about that. There's some choice stuff. It is fantastic. Library 88 says, looking forward to watching the beginning on replay. Yes, you got to check it out. Folks, anybody that came in late, watch the entire video and make sure you check out my video clips I'm going to be unleashing next week of Gotham City Comics and Collectibles. You're going to want to check these out, folks. They are just absolutely, it's fantastic. It's the only thing I can say about it. Kevin has a great shop, says PBR. I concur, my good man. Michael Taylor, everything is fantastic. Stephanie says, this is amazing. Yes. Kevin says, thanks, Kevin. Indeed. Thank you, Kevin. Fantastic show, my good man.
All right. Thanks, everybody. I'm going to get going.
Okay, Kevin, take care, and we'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Well, there you have it, folks. An incredible look into Gotham City Comics and Collectibles. I've seen little parts of videos before of a store. I've never seen the full layout like that. That's just hard to even believe. I've got some editing to do. My good fiends. Without further ado, folks, I mean, it is now 10. We got to get to Tubi. I cannot even believe it, man. My comic books, The Chamber of Chills, will have to wait until Sunday. Great show, Mike. Best show you've had. Love everything he had. Thanks for coming on the chat. Stephanie, I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Killer treasures. Okay. All right, guys. Without further ado, let us go to Tubi. I mean, I can't even believe it. Hold on. Now, hold on. Now. And get ready to the Tubi stuff, folks. I'm just warning you right now. It's pretty. There's some pretty hardcore stuff on here. That's all I'm saying. There is graphic gore and nudity in the trailers, so just get ready. It's more hardcore than you think. All right. Here we go. Now we start off with a bit mellow, I must say, with the Dickensian, which is a series on Tubi. It's interesting because what they do in this series is they combine the worlds of Charles Dickens. For example, Oliver Twist, Great Expectations, A Christmas Carol. Those characters, they all live in this, world. And it kind of revolves mostly around a murder, right? And the only complaint I have with it is that they should have stuck with the murder investigation, the crime more. They kind of went off on some tangents that I didn't think were that interesting. But overall, it was definitely worth watching. It's one season on Tubi. The next film, Interfere, The Next Wave from 2022. I have not watched it. I saw the trailer. It looks goofy enough. It might be hilarious. Let's put it that way. I mean, the trailer at least is kind of funny. So I'm going to give it a try. Now, this next one from 1959, believe it or not, Revenge of the Virgins. Yes, you see that right, folks. 1959, 52 minutes. White settlers, hoping to strike it rich, set out to pillage rumored gold on sacred land belonging to an all-female tribe who are ready for the fight. Yes. Yeah, you heard that right, folks. It's Revenge of the Virgins. It is now on Tubi. Moving into the 1980s, we have Evil Laugh. Now, I saw this back in the day. It's been a long-ass time. We're talking a good 35 years since I've seen this freaking movie, Evil Laugh, but I vaguely remember it. A group of young medical students is stalked by a psychotic masked killer while working to repair a former orphanage with a mysterious history. And I thought there were some good parts to it. I'm going to have to go back and watch it again. But that is Evil Laugh 1986. Now, if you haven't seen Octoman from 1971, you're going to have to check out Octoman, folks. It's on. It's on. Let's see if I can get a good shot of Octoman in here. There he is. Okay, I'm not going to push it, but I just thought I'd show you a little bit of it. Octoman 1971. While on an expedition in Mexico to research radiation levels in the water, a group of scientists discover a creature who is part man, part octopus, of course, There you go. Directed by Harry Essex. And also starring David Essex, who had a formidable rock career in the 70s. Now, I don't know. It could be the same guy. I don't know. David Essex, Rock On. Okay. Remember that? Maybe not. Probably not. But that's Octoman. Now, 1991. Yes, folks. We got Tracy Lords on the scene with Shock 'em Dead.
Okay.
Angel Martin has just made a deal of a lifetime. Fame, fortune, and beautiful women. The only problem is that the deal is with the devil. Oh, yeah, Aldo Ray is also in this film. Tracy Lords, Troy Donahue. Hi, I'm Troy Donahue. There you go, right there, folks. And, of course, you know I have the freaking trailer. Here we go.
And the world. And everything that comes with it. Can we help you? Yeah. I heard you were looking for a guitar player.
Please join me in a warm welcome for Spastic Colin. Are you gonna tell me what the fuck is going on here?
You don't have a soul anymore. I'm afraid you're gonna have to change your eating habits. Food isn't on the menu.
I'm gonna have to kill to survive.
I shouldn't be here.
You belong here and you know it.
Excuse me while I kiss the sky.
You use too much cheese.
Tell me how to kill him.
If he eats anything, he'll die.
Yeah, that was the trailer, folks. That's Shock 'em Dead, starring Tracy Lords, and that is now on Tubi, okay, for your viewing pleasure. Okay. Now, this next one I have not seen. Matter of fact, I've never even heard of the damn thing, folks, from 1957. They keep throwing these curveballs, as only Tubi can, to Horror Mike, folks, because typically speaking, I've at least heard of most of these, you know, most horror and sci-fi films. But Tubi throws me some curveballs like The Invisible Man versus the Human Fly. What? What the hell is this? Japanese film, horror sci-fi. A mysterious murderer with insect-like abilities faces off against a police officer who has been turned invisible by a scientist's experiment. What the what? I don't know, but I plan on watching it, folks. That's what I'm saying right now. This one, I challenge anybody in the chat to have seen this freaking movie, okay? Here it is from 1970, Stray Cat Rock, Wild Jumbo, from 1970, okay? A freewheeling gang of wild ewes kidnaps a wealthy woman, then cooks up a plan for a heist when they learn of her ties to a religious organization. Once again, this is a Japanese film from 1970. I'm going to state the title again. Stray Cat Rock, Wild Jumbo. Woohoo! There we go. That's a hell of a title right there, folks. Now we're getting hardcore. We're getting into some hardcore stuff, folks. Not for the squeamish, okay? Bruno Mattei strikes again. In reality, Cannibal World is way better than his previous efforts, such as Oasis of the Zombies. It's one of the worst zombie films I've ever seen. This one at least has a lot of action to it and some comedic elements, but it is quite extreme. A lot of nudity. There's a lot of graphic gore in this film from 2004. To save the network she works for, an anchor woman convinces her team to go to the Amazon jungle for a sensational scoop about the cannibals. And yes, folks, I have that particular trailer for you.
Oh, what a television show.
You want sensational? Just stick with Jimmy Boy here.
The World of Cannibals, only on TV1. The public needs gore. Get the picture, asshole?
They're a big war race. Savages, predators.
Just a minute there. We think our guide has found a goodie.
No one's gonna take away from them the tulips.
Never talked like this before.
It's beyond me. It's a completely useless, pitiless execution.
At last I recognize it. Keep it grinding!
Getting fat, Sid.
Now I ask, who is the real cannibal?
Yeah, folks, that's Cannibal World, which is now on Tubi. And yeah, it's let's put it this way. It's extreme. You just saw little snippets. There's stuff that's a lot worse in the movie. So I'm just warning you, okay? It's what I would call a dimension extreme film. But that's nothing. We haven't even gotten to the worst, okay? The next one is not that gory at all, although it does have some pretty good gore to it. There's a few graphic scenes. It's a good flick. I enjoyed this a lot. It's 2019's Primal, starring Nicolas Cage, and he's really good in it. I really enjoyed it. Famke Janssen and Kevin Durand are also in this film. They're all good. The acting is actually pretty damn good. And it's a really interesting premise. A hunter fights for his life on a ship when his deadly animals, including a rare white jaguar, are set loose by a criminal out to kill everyone aboard. I liked it a lot. Once again, with the white jaguar, it's CGI. Just to let you know. I mean, what can you do? It's CGI, folks. The white jaguar. I think they do a pretty good job with it, considering it is CGI. But I like the story. I like the acting. I thought they did a pretty good job with it. So there you go, Primal. I recommend it. It is now on Tubi. This next one, folks, you're just going to have to, I don't know, you be the judge, okay? Shogun's Joy of Torture from 1968. Horror, foreign international, of course, Japanese film. Director Teruo Ishii's notorious anthology of 3 tales of sex and sadism based on the documented cases of crime and punishment from Edo, Japan. This is no joke. I cannot believe this is on Tubi in the first place. I'm about to show you a trailer that I edited a little bit. It's still pretty damn graphic. So I'm just warning you now. Here is the trailer.
Das Meisterwerk des Tätowierers Hiroshi und seine grausigen Motive. Kreatur, die uns heute unfassbar erscheint. Besonders die Frauen waren davon betroffen. Der Fall der Äbtissin Reiko aus dem Sünd...
Solche Hinrichtungsmethoden, durch die der Verurteilte unnötig lange gequält wird, erscheinen mir doch recht zweifelhaft.
Ich gebe Ihnen vollkommen recht. Aber wir müssen uns an das Gesetz halten.
Yeah, now that was from a German trailer. I could not find a good one that was subbed in English or in Japanese, so I went with the German trailer on that. But I've seen this film. It's on Tubi. I watched it. It's pretty damned grisly. Okay, it's the most extreme film I've ever seen on Tubi. I can't really believe they have it. Okay, there are extreme scenes of torture and sadism and graphic gore in this film. That's what I'm saying right now, folks. It's pretty hardcore. Let's just put it that way. Not for the squeamish, folks. All right. Now, the last one on our list, I have not watched this. I just added it a couple of nights ago. Haven't had a chance to watch it, but Tom Sizemore is in it. So I tend to watch a lot of Tom Sizemore films, even though they may not be good particularly. This is one of his last films. I think this was like he may have done 6 or 7 more films after this, but this is from 2022. Impuritus. A troubled detective is forced to confront dark forces when he's sent to investigate a dying Civil War veteran's claims of a past demonic possession. I saw the trailer, and it looked interesting, like it would be worth watching. So I'm gonna watch it and see what happens with it. I've seen some rather bad reviews of it. But then again, critics, I mean, enough said. Okay, that's what I'm saying right now. Impuritus, it's Tom Sizemore, folks. That's what I'm saying. It's the man, Tom Sizemore, for Christ's sake. But, yeah. So that ends our Tubi session. I had to do a quick run through there because we went over time with Gotham City, but I don't think you guys really minded that too much because, wow, I am totally freaking blown away by Gotham City Comics, folks, and Collectibles. That store, it's hard to even believe. I did not know that he had that much, and the quality of many of those pieces is just stunning. Absolutely stunning. So look for clips from that, from this show coming up probably Sunday afternoon, Tuesday and Thursday afternoon. I think I'm just going to do it. It's going to be a triple threat of Gotham City Comics stuff. This stuff is just too good, folks. It's too good. Let me check back in the comments one more time. Michael Taylor says, wow, that's from 59. Yeah, hard to believe, huh, Michael Taylor? It's very strange film. Library 88 says, Octoman, snubbed by the Academy that year. Octoman cover looks like something you'd see on a pulp cover. Yes, it does. Shock 'em Dead looks crazy fun. Yes, it does. I love that, the thing here with the guy. I got to play this real quick.
The world and everything that comes with it. Can we help you? Yeah.
Can we help you? That's just too good. That is too good. Oh my God. Spandex infected everybody, folks. Okay. In the 80s and 90s, it's horrifying. Michael Taylor, Tracy Lords can shock you dead. Yes. Yes, indeed, my good man. I like the Stray Cats band. Yeah, it's strange that this was like 1970, years before the Stray Cats. It was a movie called The Stray Cats. So weird. Jaguar would have to be CGI. Can't use a real one. That's true. Could use an animatronic and then just like, I don't know, spray paint another cat or something. No, just kidding. Although they probably have done that before. Shogun's Joy of Torture looks brutal. It's brutal. I'm not kidding you guys. Get ready to be disturbed. It's disturbing. Okay. That's what a comic store should be like. Yes. 100% agreement. Lead Paint says, great show, Mike. Thank you, Lead Paint. I am glad you guys dug this show. Absolutely fantastic. I can't even believe it. Mike and chat, have a nice weekend. You too. Michael Taylor, take care, everyone. See you Sunday. Sunday show, folks. Sunday Nooner is happening with Fabrizio Aiello. Folks, Horace Hoover is going to be on the scene Sunday afternoon. That's 12 noon Eastern time. My good fiends, with Fabrizio Aiello and his upcoming third issue of Horace Hoover. You're going to want to check this out. It's a hell of a comic book. I'll have a physical issue to show you guys. We'll be talking Horace Hoover. We'll be talking paranormal detectives. Yeah, the occult detective world of Horace H. Hoover on Sunday, folks. You are going to want to check this out without a doubt. Stephanie says, see everyone later. See you, Stephanie. We'll tune in. Excellent. All right. Oop. Nooner. PBR. All right, guys. Everyone have a great weekend. We'll see you Sunday at noon Eastern time. You guys take care. And I'm going to leave you out with a little bit of the Starfires.